We are going to tell you about some of the children in Mrs. Jewell's class on the 30th story of Wayside School.
But before we get to them, there is something you need to know. Wayside School was accidentally built sideways.
It was supposed to only be 1 story high with 30 classrooms in a row. Instead, it's 30 stories high with 1 class on each story.
The builder said he was very sorry.
Our first story is about Joe. One day, Mrs. Jewell kept him in from recess.
Joe, you are going to have to learn to count.
Mrs. Jewell, I already know how to count. Can I please go to recess?
First count to 10.
So Joe counted to 10.
6, 8, 12, 1, 5, 2, 7, 8, 3, 10.
No, Joe, that is wrong.
No, it isn't. I counted till I got to 10.
But you are wrong. I'll prove it to you.
She put down 5 pencils.
How many pencils do we have here, Joe?
4, 6, 1, 5. There are 5 pencils, Mrs. Jewell.
No, that's wrong.
How many pencils are there?
5.
That's what I said. May I go to recess now?
No. You got the right answer, but you counted the wrong way. You were just lucky.
She set down 8 potatoes.
7, 5, 3, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 8 potatoes.
No, there are 8.
That is what I said. May I go to recess now?
No. You got the right answer, but you counted wrong again.
She put down 3 books.
1,000, 1,000,000, 3, 3, Mrs. Jewell.
Correct.
May I go to recess now?
No.
May I have a potato?
No, listen to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you say it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Very good.
She put down 6 erasers.
Now count the erasers, Joe, just the way I showed you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 erasers.
No!
Didn't I count right?
Yes, you counted right, but you got the wrong answer.
This doesn't make any sense. When I count the wrong way, I get the right answer. When I count the right way, I get the wrong answer.
Mrs. Jewell hit her head against a wall 5 times.
Bam, 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 bam. How many times did I hit my head against the wall?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You hit your head 10 times.
No!
Okay. 4, 6, 1, 9, 5. You hit your head 5 times.
Yes, that is right.
Just then the bell rang.
Darn, I missed recess.
Our second story is about Calvin and a note from Miss Sarves.
Calvin, I want you to take this note to Mrs. Arves for me.
Mrs. Arves?
Yes, Miss Arves. She teaches on the 19th story.
But Miss Jewell.
Go ahead and take it to her. What are you waiting for?
She's on the 19th story.
Yes, I know.
The 19th story.
Yes, the 19th story. Now go before I lose my patience.
But Mrs. Jewell.
Now!
Yes, ma'am.
Calvin didn't know where to go.
As you know, when the builder built Wayside School, he accidentally built it sideways, but he also forgot to build the 19th story.
He built the 18th and the 20th, but forgot the 19th.
He said he was sorry.
There was also no Miss Sarves.
Mrs. Zarves taught the class on the 19th story, but since there was no 19th story, there was no Miss Zarves.
And besides that, as if Calvin didn't have enough problems, there was no note.
Mrs. Jewell had never given Calvin a note.
This is just great. I'm supposed to take a note I don't have to a teacher who doesn't exist and who teaches on a story that was never built.
He walked down to the 18th story,
He walked back up to the 20th,
then back to the 18th.
then back to the 20th.
There was no 19th story.
There would never be a 19th story.
Calvin looked out the window and saw Louis, the yard teacher, shooting baskets.
Louis will know what to do.
So Calvin went outside.
Hey, Louis.
Hi, Calvin. Do you want to play a game?
I don't have time. I have to deliver a note to Miss Zarves up on the 19th story.
Then what are you doing out here?
There is no 19th story.
Then where is Miss Zarves?
There is no Miss Zarves.
What are you going to do with the note?
There is no note.
I understand.
That's good because I sure don't.
It's very simple. You are not supposed to take no note to no teacher. You already haven't done it.
Calvin still didn't understand.
I'll just have to tell Mrs. Jules that I couldn't deliver the note.
That's good. The truth is always best. Besides, I don't think I understand what I said either.
Calvin walked up back to the 30 flights of stairs to Mrs. Jules' class.
Thank you so much, Calvin.
But
That was a very important note. I am so glad I could count on you.
Yes, but you see...
The note was very important because I told Mrs. Arves not to meet me for lunch.
Oh, don't worry. She won't.
This is a story about Dana.
Dana had 4 beautiful eyes.
That's because she wore glasses.
Her eyes were so beautiful that the glasses just made her prettier.
With 2 eyes, she was pretty.
With 4 eyes, she was beautiful.
If she had 100 eyes all over her face and her arms and her feet, why, she would be the most beautiful creature in the world.
But Dana wasn't covered with beautiful eyes.
She was covered with mosquito bites.
Okay, class, it's time for arithmetic.
Oh no, Mrs. Jules, I can't do arithmetic. I itch all over. I can't concentrate.
But we have all kinds of arithmetic. Addition without carrying, addition with carrying, and carrying without addition.
I don't care.
We have that too. Addition without carrying. Now stop carrying on.
I can't. I itch too much. And I'm too thirsty.
And I'm too tired. And I'm too silly.
That is enough. We are going to do arithmetic, and I don't want to hear another word.
The itching is terrible.
The best cure for an itch is arithmetic. Remember, mosquito bites itch, but not numbers. How much is 3 mosquito bites plus 3 mosquito bites?
6 mosquito bites.
How much is 6 mosquito bites minus 4 mosquito bites?
2 mosquito bites.
I still itch.
I have one more question. How much is 49 mosquito bites plus 75 mosquito bites?
No one raised their hands.
Think, class. This is for Dana.
No one knew the answer. The itching got worse and worse.
At last, Dana began to count her mosquito bites. She counted 75 on one side and 49 on the other. 124 mosquito bites.
Very good, Dana.
Dana had 124 mosquito bites, and none of them itched anymore.
I'm still thirsty.
I'm still tired.
I'm still silly.
I'm so glad we turned my mosquito bites into numbers instead of letters. I could never spell mosquito. So now you know a few things about Wayside School and the students in Mrs. Jules' class on the 30th story.
And you might be thinking they are a little strange and silly, which is true.
But when we told them about you, they thought you sounded a little strange and silly.
And that is true for sure.